So now it's time for the main event, and we go to 3CW Remembrance Day, where the anarchist Doug Williams and the vigilante Johnny Moss go one-on-one for a shot at the 3CW heavyweight title. Let's join Stevie Aaron and Lee Anderson at ringside.
Well, here we go, sweet Stevie Aaron at ringside, also on commentary, and I'm joined by the captain, Captain Lee Anderson, in fact.
Hello there. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. It's Remembrance Day. This is it, Lee. We've been waiting for this one for months, and it's finally upon us, Middlesbrough Town Hall. And what a way to kick things off here tonight. What better match could start things off here this evening, Lee?
I can't think of a bigger advert for British wrestling right now than Doug the Anarchist Williams and Johnny Moss.
It's unbelievable. Yes, originally, of course, Nigel McGuinness was scheduled to wrestle Doug Williams, and that would have been a nice homecoming for Nigel, the current ROH champion. But this is a great match in itself. These two men know each other so well. They wrestled each other back at 3CW's anniversary show back in March. And the winner of that match was the Anarchist. Will it be the same result tonight?
But what we have here is different to the McGuinness matches. These two men are battling for a shot at the 3CW championship.
Right. Something
that wasn't originally planned in the Williams-McGuinness match.
Well, you know, you mentioned that Doug is, of course, a former 3CW heavyweight champion. The interesting thing about Doug Williams is he was never actually pinned or submitted for that belt.
Well, he originally defeated Stevie Lynn and lost the championship in a six-way match.
That's right.
That Takeshi Morishima from Pro Wrestling Noah won. He won the championship that night, but he pinned Dragon Aizu in that match.
That's right. And of course, Doug very familiar with Takeshi Morishima from his time in Japan, Pro Wrestling Noah. But right now, the Vigilante, and what an interesting few months the Vigilante has had here in 3CW. He's never managed to win the gold yet, any kind of gold, in fact. He is, in fact, a former NWA UK British heavyweight champion, and he's had a heck of a rivalry with Martin Stone, the current Real Quality Wrestling British heavyweight champion. So,
well, I don't think anyone who's seen it will ever forget the match that he had at Darkest Deeds 4 with Martin Stone, a brutal war that he was victorious in.
It was phenomenal, and you see the respect, very different in contrast to the match they had back in March. When Doug won that match, fans have no doubt seen the footage. Well, Johnny Moss refused to shake hands with the Anarchist.
I think it's a different story this evening. They're both very respectful of each other. I mean, everyone knows the accomplishments of Doug Williams.
Right.
I think Johnny Moss has something to prove in this one, because Doug's obviously had a bit more taste of the international kind of fame.
Right. I mean, yes, obviously, if you know Johnny Moss, you know his accomplishments, but he's not quite as mainstream, is what he's saying, as Doug Williams, as you see the nice body scissors right now from the Anarchist, but it's Johnny Moss actually on top. He hasn't got the shoulders down, and look at that. How do you call that, Lee?
I haven't got a clue.
That is unbelievable from the Anarchist. And those vicious forearms to the face. Both men trading blows now. This has been a great mat wrestling match so far. And you see the reversal from the Anarchist. And oh my, what? And the appreciation from the fans.
Fantastic.
And I think Doug cracked a smile there. This is very interesting so far. They're matching each other hold for hold. It makes you wonder who's going to snap first. Are they going to get frustrated? It looks like they're having a good time almost out there, you know, finding that there's somebody out there who can match themselves, you know.
I think sooner or later one of them's going to cheat.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but he's a nice cover from Johnny Moss, and just a 2 count. Whose shoulders are down there? Now that was interesting, Lee.
Well, I think the referee must be counting both men at this point.
I believe so. I'm not sure what would happen in that scenario. I believe it would be a draw, and we don't want to see that. But these fans, again, so respected. Some of the greatest fans in British wrestling are here tonight. I've seen them earlier today, Lee. These follow all the independent promotions around the UK, and many 3CW fans here today as well.
Well, it's great to have them here.
See that? You see what Doug did? Kick to the gut and a scoop slam. And Johnny Moss, definitely not impressed by the actions of Doug Williams, but it seems that Doug Williams is egging him on.
Both of them possess incredible strength.
Look at this.
There's another slam.
Well, you know, I say Johnny Moss is around the 220-pound mark. Doug Williams about 225.
Not a lot between them. I think Doug has a couple of inches in height on Johnny.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, over the top. Doug had him scouted.
Could this be?
He was going for it, but into the turnbuckle, the shoulder of Doug Williams, and I hope we don't have an injury here, but yes, it looked like he was in fact going for the chaos theory, the finishing maneuver of Doug Williams. Which is
a roll-through German suplex.
It's an incredible maneuver. And now on the outside, being counted out. Well, we don't want to see a count out. Not in this match. And definitely not in the first match of 3CW Remembrance Day. I notice you've got your poppy on there, Lee.
Certainly have.
Very respectful. I've lost about 3 of these already, but...
And I hope you understand that I had to miss Sunday dinner for this.
Oh, well, shame. I'm sure your grandmother will have it there in the old microwave.
I hope so.
When you get home. Oh, look at this!
I could stand to miss a couple of meals, let's be fair. And if ever there was a reason to miss Sunday lunch, I think this is it.
This is the one exception. Knee to the back. Johnny Moss now.
He's not only putting pressure on the back, you see his knees and the point of the back right there, but he's also pulling back on his head.
I thought
he's applying pressure to the neck as well.
Well, he had half a camel clutch, now he locks in the full hold.
And he's trying to make Doug Williams humble.
I knew that was coming. He was going to the cover, beautiful. Oh, and a nice reversal.
Fantastic counter from Doug.
And this is very impressive in the early goings.
He's in the ropes though.
Now this match, it has a 1 hour time limit, and if I was Cameron Craze, well, I'd be quite worried actually. He doesn't want to face either of these guys. These men
Suplex
are true veterans. That's right, bit of Gordon Soley there from Lee Anderson, also known as the suplex, of course. And again, you see the variant on the camel clutch.
I like that. I like the way he's rubbing his hands right in his face, right across the nose as well.
Oh.
It's going to make it harder for Doug to breathe.
Absolutely. Doug's fighting it.